begin questions. Dave Melinda, you've got the first question, followed by Mark Brennan.
First of all, I got to congratulate Nebraska. I thought they outplayed us tonight. Them getting close. I thought they looked really good against Illinois the other night. Had a chance to beat them. Came in here. I thought they were the aggressor. I thought they played very well, and they outplayed us tonight. This game was both offensively and defensively. I thought we struggled. Early defensively, and then in the second half we really struggled offensively. I thought we showed some character and some fight. We were down 60-49. And our guys really grinded it back, got defensive stop after defensive stop after defensive stop, and we took the 1 point lead on MJ's 4-point play. So I thought we showed some character in that. And then, we were trying to yell to foul. We were not in the bonus, so we were trying to yell to foul Allen when he was driving up the sideline. And I don't know if you guys hear it. He made that tough basket. And then, we executed a side out again, and had Isaiah Brockington get all the way to the rim, and we weren't able to finish it. So disappointing. But the shooting woes again. It's just something I know you're going to ask about it, and we just got to keep staying positive with these guys. That's it. It's positive reinforcement. Get them back in the gym. Get the shots up. Keep shooting. We're a better shooting team than this, and we're getting good looks. So the next one's got to go in.
Thanks. Let's go first to Dave Melinda for a question, and then Mark Brennan, you're on deck.
Hey, Coach, can you talk about recently some of your late game situations? What has been not clicking with them, and what needs to be done in order for you guys to actually get one of them to go in?
Yeah. Dave, have you seen all the games?
Yes.
Okay. I think we've really been executing. I think the guys have really executed very, very well. We've gotten really good shots. We just haven't made a shot, and we do situations in practice all the time, and we do execute. And, the other day, Miles Dredd had a wide open look and in and out. Today, Isaiah Brockington used the screen, got all the way to the rim and didn't finish it. So, the execution has been good. We just got to finish the play. We got to make the shots.
All right. Thank you.
Mark Brennan, let's come to you. Nate Bauer, you're on deck.
Jim, they seem to give you trouble in the interior. A lot of teams do. For you guys defensively, what were the primary issues there against this particular opponent? And then I wanted to follow up by saying it looked like the pressure, like extending the pressure out, helped you late in the game. Is that something you just can't do throughout the game because of your numbers? Thanks.
All right, so the first part, they hurt us on the interior, but it was more with cutting. They're feeding the high post, they're back cutting to the rim for layups. It wasn't like throw it in the post and just pound it inside that it hurt us. So not being our gaps and ball pressure, and then we adjusted and went switching. Everything would help. I thought the energy helped us. We went to it a little bit earlier, and it wasn't very good. And then the energy was better late in the press. So, it hasn't been great for us this year. It's kind of been hit or miss. So we kind of, when it's working, we're going to go to it. So.
Nate Bauer, let's come to you next. Corey Geiger, you'll be on deck.
Jim, did you have an angle on Isaiah's drive at the end? Did you see it, and did you think that there was contact there?
It was close. I mean, it's a tough play. I thought they did a good job too. They walled up. Brock did a good job getting it, to the rim. Maybe it was just good plays by both teams. I just gotta watch it. And the other thing, guys, too, is like what I really gotta understand is like our guys are working their tails off. They're in the gym all the time. They're putting up extra shots all the time. They're practicing hard. We're making these plays in practice. We do situations all the time. So, it's they just got to keep fighting and just keep staying positive with it because they're good basketball players. It appears like we're in a little bit of a shooting slump, and it's not for the lack of work, and it's not for a lack of caring. So. I'm going to go to war with these guys every single day, and we'll be in this situation hopefully on Thursday in the same one. And I still think I said it. I didn't think Miles would tell. I said it in the timeout. I said, "This is the one, man. We're going to execute this. We're going to get in. We're going to win the game right here." I really believe in it because these guys work so hard at it.
Corey, let's come to you. Tanny and Luce, you'll be on deck.
Jim, I know what you're saying with everybody working hard, but you just lost to a team that had lost 26 straight Big Ten games. You're on the bubble. You have very little margin for error. What would you tell fans out there that just might have given up or lost faith in this team today?
Well, I mean, if you're a real fan, you don't really give up, right? If you're a real fan of Penn State basketball and these kids, these guys are working hard. I mean, listen, every team's got Big Ten talent, and every team you've seen their game against Illinois, they got good players too, and they played better than we did tonight. And I've been saying that all along. Like, the team that plays the best that night's going to win the game. And for us, it's it's a shame that we're just not making the shots. We're getting them, we're not making the shots, and that's where you got to just continue to stay positive. And then, with this league, there's a ton of opportunities still left. So I mean, we played the number 4 team in the country next. So if you win that game, then everything flips and moves back on. So, we just got to keep focused on getting better.
Danny Moose, let's come to you. Justin Morgenstein, you're on deck.
Coach, you guys have played a pretty aggressive defense really the whole season, turning teams over a lot. But do you think that kind of came back to bite you a little bit in the first half? I mean, it seemed like whenever you guys were trying to trap or help defensively, that they just kind of passed around you and got some really, really easy looks on the inside.
Yeah, I mean, I think we did a good job, and we still turned them over 16 times. We got the ball turned over. The issue with us tonight was we turned them over 16 times, but we only got 15 points off it. That's not very productive. So that means in outnumbered situations, we really were not as productive as we've normally been. Whether it's 2-on-1, 3-on-2, we normally score that at a higher rate, 75%. And tonight we did not do that. So that hurt us as well.
Justin Morgenstein, let's come to you. Nate Bauer, I thought I saw your hand back up, but let me know.
Jim, you guys have 3 ranked opponents coming up, and Nebraska obviously hasn't had the year it would like to have had. Is looking past an opponent a real thing? And what kind of goes into something like that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we looked past this opponent. I thought we had 2 excellent practices the past 2 days. I thought 2 of our better late year practices that we had. I didn't look past them for a second. I don't think these guys looked past them for 1 second at all. And again, we just came in. We worked really hard the last 2 days and didn't play well tonight. Or certainly didn't play to our potential. And you got to give Nebraska credit, guys.
Nate Bauer, let's come back to you for the last question of this session. Then we'll take a moment to sanitize and bring up Miles Drab.
Jim, did you consider calling timeout on you had that extended possession, you had a couple of offensive rebounds there in that last minute?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had possession of the ball. I thought we got good shots. We got really good shots. We had that wide open 3 in the corner. My concern sometimes you call a timeout. Well, now you're going to get the ball back in. An aggressive team with length and steal the ball. Now you just took the ball out of your hands. So, we had the ball in our hands, and we try to trust our guys and execute the stuff that we work on every day. So I didn't, but obviously I gave them 1 push. When they did score, we had that 1 push, and then I called the timeout to set up the last play.
Rich Ferry, thank you very much for your time. Thank you, everyone.